I have to summarize them. The quadratic polynomials informations. That is the standard form of the quadratic polynomials in terms of coefficient ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, c are constant real numbers, a can't equal to 0, and the relationship between zeros and their coefficient, sum of zeros alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a. B is the coefficient of x, a is the coefficient of x square, with negative sign. Second relation, product of zeros, constant term upon coefficient of x square. Constant term means that is c upon coefficient of x square a. Product means alpha and beta, where alpha and beta are the zeros. You know that its quadratic polynomials have degree 2, so it's have two zeros, alpha and beta, and it's give two types of solution. Either alpha and beta are distinct, means two unequal, or alpha is equal to beta. Roots of solution means either alpha and beta are equal, either alpha and beta are two different values. Both types of solution they give. You have to see that alpha and beta are different. In the previous example, you say, sir, how is possible alpha and beta equal? Take one example. Suppose that x square minus 6x plus 9. Polynomial p of x. So x square minus 3x minus 3x plus 9, x common, x minus 3 minus 3 common, x minus 3, 9 क्लास में था सेम आपका, x minus 3, x minus 3, so x minus 3 0, x minus 3 0, x equal to 3, x equal to 3 means alpha is equal to beta is equal to 3. Both are the equal. Okay, so either the equal roots or the previous examples unequal roots. Let me take one more question of the quadratic polynomial. That is the question: if 1 is the zeros of the polynomials p of x, ax square minus 3 in bracket a minus 1x minus 1, find the value of a. You know that it's a quadratic polynomial, so it's have two zeros. But out of 2, 1 is given, that is 1. So find the value of a. So, you know, that is the value of x. So put the value of x in the given expression. First note down. Then p of 1, a into 1 square minus 3, a minus 1 into 1 minus 1, and its whole equal to 0. Because if it's the zeros of the polynomial, that means the equation gives 0. Polynomial gives value 0. That is a minus, open the bracket, 3a minus minus plus 3 minus 1 same as a minus 3a minus 2a plus cut 2 is equal to 0. So you can send the minus 2a to opposite side. That means a is equal to 1. The answer is complete. You want the solution for x equal to 1, the value of a is 1. If the question say also find the other zeros, it's not given here, but if question say find the other zeros, that means 1 0 is 1 alpha, find the other zeros, that is beta. So first you find the polynomial. What is polynomial? Put the value of a here, 1 x square minus 3, 1 minus 1 x minus 1. So x square minus 3 into 0x minus 1, x square minus 1 means you put the value of a in the given polynomials, you get the polynomial, that is x square minus 1 is the polynomial without a, that is the main polynomials. So you can find the value of x, factorize them, a square minus b square, a plus b, a minus b, 1, x plus 1 0, x minus 1 0. So x is equal to minus 1 and x is equal to 1. So that is alpha minus 1 and beta 1. You can say alpha 1, beta minus 1, that your wish. Okay. So it's another examples. Pause the video and note down. Then we take the next example. So take one more examples related to quadratic polynomial. Question is, find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial of the polynomial 4x square plus 5 root 2x minus 3 and verify the relation between zeros and their coefficient of the polynomial. So the purpose of taking this question, I am explaining two things. First things, how we solve the roots problem. Second things, how we find the relationship between zeros and their coefficient. It's a very important question. If I say out of 10 year, at least 6 year comes more examination, find the relationship between the zeros and their coefficient. So see the solution. First you find the zeros, then the polynomial 4x square plus 5 root 2x minus 3. So what thing you can do? 4x square into minus 3, you get minus 12x square. You can break down, you get the value is 5 root 2x. So very easy method to solve the roots questions. First you write the multiply, then you get a product. Split into two parts, the sum gives the b. So first thing in b is root. So first you write root 2 x as it is. Then root 2x, that is 2x square. But we want minus 12x square. So what's remain? Minus 6x square is remain. Minus 6 is remain. Because minus 2 we get, x square we get, so only remain minus 6. Means my motive minus 6 is split into two parts, we get the sum is 5. So 6 1 just 6. 6 minus 1 plus 5, 6 into minus 1 minus 6. Okay, I hope you understand how we break them. Then replace 4x square plus 6 root 2x minus root 2x minus 3. Between these two terms, 2 see one more thing here. We can write this. If we write 2, that means 2 root 2 root 2. If we write 4, 2 into 2, 2 into root 2 into root 2. Means in this 4, 1, 2, 2 root 2 here. So 2 common, 1 root 2 and 1 root 2 common, x also common. What's remain here? Only 1 root 2 remain, x remain, plus here 3 to the 6, so 3 remain. Here only minus sign common, so both sign change, minus common, root 2x plus 3, both brackets same, it means the solution is correct. Root 2x plus 3 common from both the terms, then remain 2 root 2x minus 1. Nothing, that means 1. So if root 2x plus 3 equal to 0, so x equal to minus 3 upon root 2. That is the alpha, first zeros. This is not only for solution of the questions. This is understanding how we solve it. Then 2 root 2x minus 1 equal to 0. So x is equal to 1 upon 2 root 2. You can take one more step for solving. I can write it is the beta. So here you get the zeros of the given polynomial. First 0 minus 3 upon root 2 and second 0 1 upon 2 root 2. Alpha and beta we get. Then we want to verify them the relationship between zeros and their coefficient. First understand this topic, then we explain. Okay? Then first relation. First, 2 zeros, 2 relationship. 3 zeros, 3 relationship. Because after this we have to study cubic polynomial. Then first relation, alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a. Means put all the values and always they are verified. If not verified, that means you are wrong. Something is wrong. Confirm. So alpha is minus 3 upon root 2. Beta is 1 upon 2 root 2 minus b, the value of b is 5 root 2 minus same as a, value is 4 minus 5 root 2 upon 4 and here take the LCM 2 root 2. So root 2 cancel, 2 3 is 6, 2 root 2 cancel, 1 1 is 1 minus 5 upon 2 root 2 minus 5 root 2 upon 4. Don't be confused. It's not very the answer. So we can rub this. So rationalize it. Minus 5 upon 2 root 2. Root 2 multiply, root 2 divide. Minus 5 root 2 upon 4. So minus 5 root 2, root 2 is root 2, 2 2 is 4. Verified. First relation verify हो गया. Then verify second also, both relation. Second relation, alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. Value of alpha, first 0 minus 3 upon root 2 into 1 upon 2 root 2 c. Value of c minus 3 constant term a 4 minus plus minus root 2 2 2 is 4. Verified. So find the zeros and verify the relationship between zeros and their coefficient, both are same. This is a full solution. 3 or 4 marks question in a board examination. So you can take some more question to verify them and find the solutions. It's always verified. Pause the video and note down. So take one more example. Some different questions from the previous question, because here if alpha and beta are zeros of polynomial p of x is equal to x square plus x plus 1, if you want to split this, it can't be factorized directly. After chapter 4 you study, you can solve this, but at that time you don't know how we solve this. But the question don't want find the value of zeros. The question say find the value of alpha square plus beta square. Second, 1 upon alpha minus 1 upon beta, or anything alpha beta, anything the more questions want. And this is second question in this topic, same topic. find the quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 1 upon alpha and 1 upon beta. So two different questions, we have to solve them. So first thing, if the polynomial p of x is equal to x square plus x plus 1, so you know alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a, so minus b upon a, that means minus 1, and alpha into beta is equal to c upon a, that means 1, means alpha plus beta minus 1, alpha into beta 1. These two things you directly get from the given polynomials. Then we want to find the alpha square plus beta square. So you know, a alpha square plus beta square. So you know in formula alpha plus beta whole square, alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta. Same, a plus b whole square, that is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So a plus b, you know, that is minus 1 square. Alpha square plus beta square, same as 2 into alpha beta, 1. So alpha square plus beta square, 2 sent to opposite side, that is 1 minus 1 square 1 and minus 2. So minus 1 is the value of alpha square plus beta square. Okay. Next, we want b 1 upon alpha minus 1 upon beta. So first you simplify, you get alpha beta as LCM, that is beta minus alpha, or you can write minus alpha minus beta upon alpha beta. We can change the sequence. A minus b is equal to minus b minus a, minus common, so both sign change, beta plus 2 minus alpha minus 2 plus. So here we have alpha beta, but we don't have the value of minus alpha minus beta. So first you find the value of alpha minus beta. How we find it? Use the formula alpha minus beta whole square, alpha square plus beta square minus 2 alpha beta. In this question you already find them alpha square plus beta square, so you can directly put the value of alpha square minus beta square. If you don't get the value alpha square plus beta square, so first you find the value of alpha square plus beta square, then you find them alpha minus beta. So we want alpha minus beta, this value minus 1, see, minus 2 into 1, so alpha minus beta whole square is equal to minus 3, alpha minus beta minus 3, that is not defined. Okay, alpha minus beta here is not defined because in root that is a negative values, so that is not defined. So that means 1 upon alpha minus 1 upon beta is not defined. But suppose that here you get, alpha minus beta is equal to 8 square. So you get alpha minus beta is equal to root 8, that means 2 root 2 plus minus. So 1 upon alpha minus 1 upon beta minus alpha minus beta upon alpha beta. So minus alpha minus beta, that is plus minus 2 root 2 upon alpha beta, that is 1. So minus enter in bracket. So minus plus 2 root 2. If it's defined, that give the value 2 root 2 plus minus. Okay. but he has not defined. That is the answer. I hope so you understand how we find them. So for this, it's not here, so we can rub them. But for these types of question, we have to giving the sum formula. You can find directly, just like alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Formulas. Alpha plus beta whole square minus alpha minus beta whole square. अल्फा प्लस बीटा होल स्क्वायर, एक बार प्लस लेते हैं माइनस लेते हैं, सो दैट इज इक्वल टू प्लस साइन, सो 2 अल्फा स्क्वायर प्लस बीटा स्क्वायर 4 अल्फा बीटा. मीन्स सपोज दैट अल्फा प्लस बीटा मालूम हो, अल्फा स्क्वायर प्लस बीटा स्क्वायर मालूम हो, अल्फा माइनस बीटा निकालो, डायरेक्ट यहां से फाइंड कर सकते हैं. या इस केस में अल्फा प्लस बीटा मालूम हो, अल्फा इंटू बीटा मालूम हो, सो यू कैन डायरेक्ट फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ अल्फा माइनस बीटा. So three different formulas you have to learn direct and use in the other questions. So that's the first part. We only find the value of this. But the next part, find the quadratic polynomial whose zeros are this and this. So how we find them? Let's see. So we have to rub the first solution. Yes, we have to rub the formula also. From both, this part is same. First, you find the value of alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. Then, you know, if you want a formula called quadratic polynomial, so that is p of x is equal to x square minus sum of zeros into x plus product of zeros. So we want to find quadratic formulas. First you find the value of sum of zeros and product of zeros. So sum of zeros, that means zeros का sum, जो हमें zeros नए पॉलिनोमियल के लिए दिए हैं, find the 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta, take the LCM alpha beta, that is beta plus alpha, alpha plus beta or beta plus alpha both same, so put the values. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus 1, that is 1, so minus 1, that is sum of zeros. Then you find the product of zeros, 1 upon alpha into 1 upon beta, 1 upon alpha beta, that is 1 upon 1, that is 1. Means you get new sum and new product of the new zeros. Then put in the formula p of, we have to use dash because p of x is already given. So p dash of x means new polynomial, x square minus sum of zeros, that is minus 1x plus product of zeros, that is 1. So x square plus 1x plus 1. This is the quadratic polynomial whose zeros are the 1 upon alpha and 1 upon beta. Okay, pause the video and note down.